Hi, beautiful people. So today is a wonderful day. I hope you had an amazing weekend. I know I did because I went to the FLUKE Comic and Mini Zine Festival and I love it so much. It was the first convention of the year for me and I had a lot of fun. So before I get into recapping the events that I had this weekend, how about you grab a cup of tea? I know I will be grabbing a cup of tea in a minute, my favorite Earl Grey, and I will enjoy regaling you with some of the highlights of my weekend. Alrighty, I'm back with my tea, and so this weekend was FLUKE, which is a small little event over in Athens, Georgia, where you can go and see local artists share their artwork through zines. Now, if you don't know what a zine is, it is essentially just a little booklet that is self-published for people to consume and explore and see outside ideas beyond mainstream things that you may see. So I have been obsessed with zines lately. I love it because it's a great way of creating quick stories to express yourself. Also, you can try out different techniques and styles and things for artwork and have a nice little finished booklet that you can share with other people. There are all sorts of different kinds of zines out there, from the small format that I have here to people doing the little books where they where they staple it together, to like accordion style. There are little poems on individual cards that are put together to make a full story. All sorts of things, and I love that. That has been what has been bringing me joy lately. So with this being the first convention of the year, of course I had to go and talk with a bunch of people, and I ended up inadvertently interviewing people. I wasn't planning on it. I should have known better, knowing me. So I'm sorry for the audio quality that will be coming up for the next few clips, but please enjoy some of the people that I got to talk to. Sadly, the audio turned out worse than I thought right here. This is somebody from the Sequential Artists workshop, and they are based in Gainesville, Florida, where they run workshops to teach people how to make comics and stories sequentially. They were one of the sponsors for this event, and they want to promote people to create more and be more artistic in their daily lives through the various workshops that they have, from trained professionals to people who have been doing comics for a while.
Tell me again what you were talking about with this student collective.
Yeah, so I'm Marvin. I'm a member of Level Ground Comics. We're a Savannah-based student independent-run editing and publishing group. These are all of our anthologies. We try to do one every year. We like to unite a bunch of small artists under one theme. So for greatest hits, it's music. For Taste of Home, it's cooking. For Green Fever, it's music. For Baby Leaf and for Convention Free, it is death and music.
Another sponsor of the event was Bizarre Wax Tree, which is a comic and zine store in Athens. I loved looking around. It was very nostalgic. I wanted to buy more zines, but I already bought quite a few. I've picked up so many zines that I can't highlight all of them in just one video, so I will probably be breaking up some of these into other videos based off of the categories they are, and maybe do something more with that later. But I want to go over the highlights of some of what I've been able to pick up. One of the things that I love about going to conventions like this, especially when they're smaller fairs, is to be able to trade zines, to be able to buy zines from people, and to be able to just give away some of the stickers. I have a lot of sticker dead stock or mystery stickers that I know are just not going to go anywhere right now, so it gives a perfect opportunity to share my artwork with other people and just bring a moment of joy to these people who are already excited to be at these events. So some of the things that I got through trade, some of the things that I bought because I wanted to make sure to buy as much as I could from people, and others I just ended up just giving away because it was fun. So let's go over some of my highlights of what I have been able to get from there. Some of these books are mine. Some of these books are what my family bought because, of course, I have to bring my family on an adventure. And some of them are from a friend that came with me too. She was wonderful and helped me film some of the video here. So big round of applause to my friend for being a wonderful camera person. Starting with the smallest of items that I got, I have a little brain and a couple of pins, a FLUKE pin for the Small Press Festival, this cute little charm, and of course we have a nice How to Train Your Dragon pin here too. For a friend, I picked up these cat-related items, which is a little glow-in-the-dark cat, this You Make Me Smile by Kayla AM Art, and this Our Cutest Bucky Boy, which is little moments of this person sharing their cat, and she loves cats. I thought this would be a great way to cheer her up because of how rough it's been for her lately. The first comic is this one by AJ Fisher, aka Fish, and it follows the story of a bunny being abducted with a surprise twist at the end. You should definitely check out their work. It's by Joni M, which is a cute little hourly comic that goes over the stuff that she does as a librarian. This one by Rebecca McLeod goes over the different kinds of mushrooms that exist in the world, including one of our personal favorites from the Mushroom Kingdom in Mario. These zines are a collection of poems and a different collage work that an artist did. I am not the greatest at reading cursive, so there are the names so that you can see. This is Haley Klein, and I think this is Johnny Gremson. I will make sure that all of the names are linked in below. Thankfully, they included a list of all the vendors on their website, so that's been great. This one is by Haviva Salt, and it is a story about a weary traveler and how they settle down and are conflicted with being tired all the time after traveling for so long. This one by Yellow Flower Envy is called Eternal Balance, and it is a story about a magical girl being able to share balance with the world. We have this sketch scene by this person. You can find their work there, and it is going through all of their artwork and giving you an insight into their sketch process, and I love that for them. This Tea Tiny zine goes through the life arc of a monarch butterfly, and it is so beautifully done in this gorgeous watercolor style that folds out into accordion. So it is absolutely super sweet. Zine is bundled up into different little cards with flower prints on them that each have a little meaning of the flower and a poem that goes along with it that combines into one full story. Of course, if you know me, I had to pick up a bunch of stickers. Some I traded, some I bought, and they are just super fun. My favorite being the Bibimbap fan club. And also, I really like this Potions 101. I didn't get a book from this person, but my friend did, and I hope to show that to you soon. Getting into our larger collection, this is Mystic Punk, which is a solo RPG. It is a full RPG system that you can play through, but of course, you know me, I need to go with a more solo system so I can journal. And I look forward to playing through this. This has a lot of the core mechanics as well as several adventures to go through and play. So we have the full book, and then we have a mini book as well. This next one is Carpe Diem. I love how it's packaged, folded like a fish in a paper, and it goes over the existential crisis of a fish wanting to be a human and a human wanting to be a fish. All of these pages are done in watercolor and laid out like it is a fish, and I love like these pages that are see-through and printed on that relate to what is talked about in this little zine. I got both books of I Like You a Latte. One issue follows the girl and how she falls in love with a barista, and the other follows the barista as he falls in love with her. Both perspectives are very interesting to see, and it's quite a sweet story. There's the artist's name, so you can go and follow them. Next, we have a series of free comics that were available there that I picked up from Ink, and these are a collective view of modern society where it has a bunch of different artists sharing their thoughts and feelings, and in very short form, all just pulled together, and I love it. Each book has a different theme on it, and you can find it free online. I will share the QR code with you here. Speaking of Comic Collective, I picked up this comics blogger zine. It is a series of interviews that this person has done with different local comic artists, as well as reviews of different comics and the person's thoughts on them. I thought this was very fascinating to see, and I've never heard of something like this before being like printed. So I am looking forward to reading this. Not my usual cup of tea, but I thought it was great. It's when my girlfriend talks about pro wrestling and a zine that has pro wrestling stories and different poems that go along with the experience of pro wrestling. That is very interesting to me because it is something out of the normal, out of my scope. You can pick up your own zine at this URL here. This is the last zines that I will be talking about in this video, and it's by Caroline L. Smith, called Psyche, following the story of Psyche and the transformation that she goes through. It is a great read that I am looking forward to finishing, and since I don't want the video to take up too much longer, here is a montage of the rest of the comics that I picked up and that my family picked up. So there you have it. There is a little taste of what I was able to experience at FLUKE this year. I look forward to going back next year, whether as a vendor or just to go and experience it again. That was a lot of fun for a quick little day trip. and I hope you also enjoyed this video. Again, I will include a link to all of the vendors in the doobly-doo below, and I will catch you soon because I have so many zines that I've been creating and I can't wait to share it with you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you all later. Bye bye!